Vet ni vad en diabol är? Jag tycker att det är svårt att bara uttala namnet, men Ulrika Pettersson, hon ska dessutom lära sig att jonglera med den. Gunde brukar ju säga att ingenting är omöjligt, men det här måste i alla fall vara väldigt svårt. Hur det går med veckans 2 utmaningar får ni förstås se klockan 8 imorgon kväll. Nu ska Svullo utmana oss med lite knäppa klipp, bland annat på naken bungee jump.
Det är jag som är chefen, eller hur? Jag är chef, du lyder bara mina order. Utan har jag tillgång till. Kom igen, ut med limmet här. Okej, välkomna ska vara till Knäppa Klipp och ikväll ska det handla om Toys for Boys, bilar och tekniska prylar. Och över till det. Ja, kom igen Nisse! Nisse!
Now, why is it doing that? And talking of surprises, there's a surprise of a quite different sort, just down the road. Take one.
Och nu ska vi över till en topless tjej.
Let the jumping begin. It's time to suit up, or strip down for the second annual naked bungee jump, an all-Canadian event.
One small step for a bungee of any kind and one giant leap for my kind.
This is definitely an equal opportunity sport, and women are well represented.
It's just the hugest rush.
What's it like standing up there with no clothes on? All these people are staring at you.
Don't like it because half my friends are here watching me right now. All pointing and laughing at me. It's excellent though.
Nothing in the world compares to that. It was, you just can't describe it. You have nothing around.
Everybody has a latent streak of exhibitionism, and this is the place to let it all hang out.
So how was it?
Oh, fantastic!
Now, have you ever done anything like this naked before?
No.
What was that part like?
It was good. I'm glad I did it because, I don't know. Why not, hey?
Exhibitionist at heart?
Sure. My mom will be so proud.
Naked bungee jumping has its opponents. Last year, there were pickets from an evangelical church. They didn't show up today. Police are here just to keep order.
Are you going to jump?
No, I'm afraid not.
Are you going to arrest anybody?
Not unless I have to. Everything looks pretty good here today.
With naked bodies raining down, people pluckers in rubber boats are kept busy clearing bungee lines.
Nisse, nu är det slut på 4-tums älv här borta. Det finns inga tristesser och inga träer hans. Och sån här jäveln. Hur fan får jag ihop den här? Jag har gått och dragit på hela jäveln. Så.
Well, howdy again, I'm Cal Worthington. This is my dog Spot. Now I know it's a dog because it chases cars and it chases cats and it. Uh-oh, we got a miss here. What'd you say? What he said? He said, "Sure glad that elephant wasn't sitting on your lap."
You'd like to have a dog for yourself or for one of your children, a nice animal dog. May I suggest that you consult the animal shelter closest to your house because they have hundreds of beautiful dogs and look. and beautiful cats to choose from at a very nominal price. Don't get one like this. Now I'd like to tell you about some cars. You've got an easier way to make a living.
Probably been watching our commercials for quite a while. I'm sure you've enjoyed the wonderful movies that we've been pleased to bring you. However, we've noticed in recent weeks, in spite of our tremendous TV presentation, that quite a few of you people who are watching our movies haven't come in and bought a car. Now, I'd like to say quite honestly now, this got to stop. After all, I'm not standing out here in this sun for my pet. I take my time out from a very busy schedule to drive all the way down to show you something, our phone number, to try to get your stuff off the shelf and come down here and buy one of these buckets of both, one of these pieces of iron. And you big fat are sitting there on that on a can of beer. And I'm out here sweating blood, giving guts, giving you a pitch that you ought to respond to. You sit there and watch our movies, don't you? You laugh at John Wayne, you do all of that. Well, how about coming down? How about coming down right now and buying one of these cars? Because after all, guys, we're Americans too. Call us now, won't you?
Tjena, jag ska berätta lite om jobbet. Här har vi skumrengöring, vi har fogar, vi har mix, flax, vi har lim.
And the race erupts into a finale of falls. The dust eaters, the dirt track racers, flashing furiously down the straightaways and barreling blindly around the curves. To these atom age acrobats, speed, stamina, and steady nerves are stock in trade, while skids and spills are part of the job. The cycles flash nearer and nearer as our cameraman moves in for a close-up. Help! Uh-oh, watch your language.
Kom, stanna nu, lite längre. Kom igen, plocka upp mer. Kom hit då. Ja, rätt hålla avståndet till det. Så, upp med. Kom, kör förbi. Kör förbi. Ja, kom igen. Så ja. Kom igen, kör på. Fan, gör du. Kom igen. Kör. Så ja. Upp med mer, upp så. Gå ner knäna. Så ja. Jag älskar bilar. Och över till bilar. Så ja. Kom igen. Snart är lunch. Det ska ni få se nu.
Almost in it.
Strange roof! 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. NRMA can help.
NRMA?
As Australia's largest car and home insurer, trust NRMA to be there.
Temporary accommodation.
I'd be perfectly happy here if people use the front door.
NRMA. We'll do more than save you money. We'll SAVE the day.
Så upp, ur väg. Okej, här kommer lite godbitar för er tjejer.
Together with some unique moments from the dating game. These were sent to us by our friends at the Game Show Network, and wait till you see who shows up.
And a writer of one-act plays, Bachelor number 3, has climbed Mount Everest. We'd like you to meet Michael Richards.
It's hard to believe that's Kramer.
Oh, this is
Special
classic
interest for
stuff.
music and people. Oh, yes, he also juggles. And we're delighted to welcome Don Johnson. He is an actor. He's studying business at UCLA, and Graz, Austria was his birthplace. Please join me in welcoming to the new dating game the current Mr. Olympia, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Hello, Arnold.
Now here's the way our future stars played the game.
Okay, it's lady number 3. I've only been in this country 5 years, and there are some expressions I still don't understand. What does it mean, hanky-panky?
Well, let's see if you understand this. Playing around.
Playing around with what?
We might have to take a little time with you.
Bachelor number 1, you are the one they call Super Date and the answer to every girl's Saturday night. How come?
Well, because I'm charming, witty, gorgeous,
humble,
interesting to talk to, nice to be around. When I walk in a restaurant, all the faces turn and look at me.
Petal on a daisy, what would you be? She loves me or she loves me not?
She loves me.
Why?
Well, I'll tell you. It's all these bees, they come around, they land on me. And they pick all the honey out of this flower. You know my flower?
Yeah?
Well, anyway, all the bees gather around, and then the queen came by one day. And the queen goes, "Hi." I go, "Hi." She goes, "I love you, Petal." I go, "Thanks, and I love you." And from that day on, well, I guess you could say I love you, Petal.
His sense of humor hasn't changed.
Welcome back to the dating game, and Arnold, your decision. Will it be Bachelorette number 1, Bachelorette number 2, or Bachelorette number 3?
Well, it was very hard to choose, but I would say lady number 2.
She may never date Arnold again, but he'll be back.
And the question is, which one gets the date? Will it be Bachelor number 1, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3? Which one do you choose?
Bachelor number 3.
Number 3!
Ooh, too bad, Don.
Will it be Bachelor number 1, Rita, Bachelor number 2, or Bachelor number 3? Which one gets the dates?
Bachelor number 1.
Wait a minute, that's not a young George Costanza, is it? Nah.
Den är så här, fyll på, tömstockarna är slut.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jennifer Lynn.
I'm Steve Trent. Good, you could. I'm Steve Trent. I'm Steve Trent.
You say you put it up there? Don't read it.
Even Lou's laughing way back there.
Wow.
We better try that again.
It is Monday. He's Steve Trent. I'm a boy.
Steve.
I'll see you.
Good afternoon, I'm Wendy Yangst. Coming up on Northwest News, one local school is hit hard by cuts due to ballot measure 5.
Keep your eye on the moth. It's flying toward her mouth.
And a plan to replace free parking. It came right at me like twice.
The brief twister or wind gust which hit the area this afternoon also sent a tree right down the middle of a Springfield woman's home. Linda Russell was just feet from where the 40-foot fir crashed through her kitchen, severing her house in the Gateway area. Fortunately, no one was injured, although she's not sure where her cat disappeared to. She says the wind only lasted a few seconds.
Well, the brief twister or wind gust also sent a tree right down the middle of a Springfield woman's home. Linda Russell was just feet from where the 40-foot
Look at the reaction on his face.
Through her kitchen, severing her house in the Gateway area. Fortunately, no one was injured, although she's not sure where her cat disappeared to. We've heard this before, haven't we?
I'm sure I've heard this someplace before. It sounds familiar to me.
Okay, well,
Judy Unruh report.
Judy Unruh report.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dancy Moore. Here's a look at some of the stories we're working on for the late edition of the News Journal coming up at 11 o'clock. We'll take you to Quantico.
Now, his copy is not on the teleprompter.
Not only will you see fewer city cars, excuse me.
Good evening, and tonight we combine the first day of competition to Moscow Olympic Games with the highlights of the fourth and final day's play in the Open Golf Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, our overseas sports personality of 1980, Jack Nicklaus.
I'll put him down for some more. Can you see the mouth?
Yes, I can.
Lapping, look at the mouth.
It's the first drunk we've ever had on Nationwide. Thank you very much for introducing us to it.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Från en lågpanna till tumstockarna. Rakt fram. Rakt fram till tumstockarna. Stanna! Stanna! Så du vad som hände där? Gick sönder. Stanna här. Stanna här, limousin. Och över till nästa inslag.
Now, in this blooper, Jonathan is supposed to finish his speech and blow out a candle that's just out of sight on the left of your screen.
The gods of flame in the past. Is this story real or unreal? That is the burning question.
How many reports have you watched or read about the dangers of stress? Stressful, aren't they? Fighting stress has become a major industry.
Speaking of stress...
Okay. You will see stories that walk the border between fact and fiction. At one point, they may seem true to you. At the next moment, false. We'll tell you which is which at the end of our show. Of course, there is one thing they will all have in common. Ambiguity. This tale of a mysterious force protecting a pharmacy is based on an actual event. It's real! Good for sound? Sorry.
Såja, upp. Såja, upp. 29 alltså. Såja!
And the apparatus has collapsed.
Fourth place, that was tremendous. Do you think you'd ever do that?
I never thought that, no. From 8th to 4th, it was brilliant. But he deserved it, the way he showed down. Yeah.
He was super, wasn't he?
Absolutely, I couldn't believe how
Told you with.
Terrific cue power. See this cue ball come back. Oh. I wish I didn't say those things.
Czech of Austria reversed 2.5 somersaults with pike.
This is the master at work.
Sports bloopers have become America's favorite slips on screen. America's best in unexpected comedy. Today's $1 million a year athlete is a vision of gracefulness.
Jag var här och köpte så här igår. Du sa att det här skulle vara 1,5 meter. Det är det fan inte.
Jag är chef och jag jobbar här. Då får vi ta och mäta grejerna. Nej, det var ett skjutmått och han var på skjutbanan. Ska vi mäta så? 1,5 meter. Oj. Nej, vi tittar på ett inslag istället. Handlar om öl och sport. Hej.
If you want to do a favor, if you love and adore one for me. And sometimes when I leave, Friday night, my work site, I like to have it bright, golden light around me.
John Smith's draft now has a widget in the can for that just served by the landlord taste. And when you've got a widget, you don't need gimmicks.
In the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. I said the right thing, but it must have used the wrong line. I've been on the right trip, but I must have used the wrong car. Hit us in a bad place, and the one was good for. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. My head is in a bad place, but I'm having such a good time. I've been running, trying to hung up in my mind. Just got to give myself a good talking to this time. Just need a little brain salad surgery. I got to cue my insecurity. That I've been in the wrong place, but it must have been the right time. I've been in the right place, but it must have been the wrong song. I've been in the right vein, but it seems like a wrong on. I've been in the right world, but it seems like wrong.
Och tumstock. Tumstock.
Were to lose their jobs as the British ship industry hit troubled times. And when the nation next went... Give it a try?
It might seem like the ideal place to be. As much food as you can possibly... Oh,
Vad snabbt han steg här. Lasse, är du så snäll? Ja, så lämnar hem. Stäng av allt, så går vi hem. Tack för idag. Vi syns nästa vecka. Lasse, kom hit.